specifically on the floor of the House, specifically when the #2 Democrat in the House, Steny Hoyer, took to the floor to say thank you to the Capitol Police who protect the United States Capitol. It was a unanimous, bipartisan, standing ovation, a big round of applause thanking the U.S. Capitol Police. And then there was another one for the House Sergeant-at-Arms, who's the security officer in charge of protecting the House and its members. Those rare moments of putting their differences aside today came after today's bizarre and ultimately tragic incident at the Capitol grounds, when a woman driving this black sedan apparently tried to gain entry into the White House complex at 15th and E. She was denied entrance, then she backed her car out onto 15th Street, where she appears to have hit a uniformed Secret Service officer. Police cruisers then pursued her vehicle in a high-speed chase right across downtown Washington to the corner of Constitution Avenue and 2nd Street outside the Capitol grounds, where the confrontation continued. When the story about this incident broke just after 2 this afternoon, it was initially reported as a Capitol Hill shooting incident. Shots fired at the Capitol. The two things we knew first, before we knew anything else, were shots fired and a shelter-in-place order issued on Capitol Hill, including in the House and in the Senate. Ultimately emerged that the woman driving the vehicle did not fire any shots. She does not seem to have been armed with anything other than her vehicle, but she used that vehicle as a weapon. When she rammed her car into those barriers and ultimately into and toward uniformed officers, shots were fired by law enforcement at her. At least one law enforcement officer opened fire, and she was killed. There was also reportedly a child inside her vehicle who was removed by law enforcement officials and is reportedly physically safe. The uniformed Secret Service personnel and Capitol Police officers who were involved in this scary but short incident this afternoon, they have been declared essential enough as federal employees that they were still on the job today and able to respond to this very scary incident. One officer was injured. But if this shutdown goes on much longer, these guys are going to start skipping paychecks. The Capitol Police and the uniformed Secret Service officers who protect the Capitol, including in instances like this one today, they have been told by their supervisors to start making alternate plans for paying their bills because they don't know and nobody can tell them if they're going to get their next paycheck. It all depends on whether or not this shutdown is going to keep dragging on.